Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the question, how do we stay sustainable on the sea of change? Today, I want to explain why I think the topic of sustainability matters. To do so, I want to share a true story. It's a story about a pond I used to live near. I would walk around this pond every day. It was beautiful and tranquil. So many animals lived there, birds of all kinds, even a blue heron that I'd see early in the morning. There were also frogs and turtles and even a muskrat family. It was a healthy whole, a thriving ecosystem. But then the water needed to be drained so repairs could be made. So a valve was opened and water began to seep out. For a while, the effects of that leak were barely noticeable. But slowly, little by little, the cost of that leak became more apparent. The pond's vitality was fading away. Heavy rains would come here and there, but because of the open valve, any water that was replenished soon leaked away. It was painful to watch this magnificent entity struggle to survive. All the lives that had come to depend on it suffered too. Plants withered away. Turtles and frogs were frequently being run over as they ventured across the nearby road, seeking refuge from the dryness and heat. It was really becoming a matter of life and death. I'm going to pause here for just a moment and bring this back to you and me, to us. Oftentimes, we can get so wrapped up tending to work, meeting deadlines, and caring for others that we can wind up overworking to the point of exhaustion. This isn't horrible when we do it once in a while, but for many of us, depletion is becoming a way of life. But because we're so busy, we may not even be conscious of this. I'm sharing this story of the pond because, in a way, we are like the pond, and our energy is like the water. It is a sacred resource that many of us give to sustain the lives around us. But when we overwork and go, go, go without stopping, our energy leaks out at an unsustainable rate. It can take a while before the cost of that leak becomes apparent, but eventually it catches up to us. And when we suffer the effects of depletion, so do the people and projects that have come to depend on us. We need to be vigilant around our energy for our sake and for theirs. Our energy matters. To stay sustainable, we have to remember the more time we're spending in the performance zone, the more time we need to spend in the recovery zone. Okay, back to the story of the pond. The leak was finally repaired, and the valve was finally closed. It took a while for all the water that was lost to be replenished, but today it is once again a flourishing ecosystem.